The Minnesota law banning young adults from carrying firearms is overturned tonight. It stems from a lawsuit from several individuals and organizations, including the Minnesota Gun Owners Caucus. They argue the law, which requires Minnesotans to be 21 years or older before legally carrying, is unconstitutional because it violates the Second and 14th Amendments. And the U.S. Court of Appeals agreed, striking the ban down. Ben Henry spoke with those involved in the case tonight.
Kevin, this would allow 18 to 20-year-olds to get their permit to carry. But Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison could appeal, possibly all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court. Ellison hasn't shared plans, but it's clear he is not happy. On the other end, gun right advocates are applauding the ruling. After years in the courts, who can carry in Minnesota could soon be changing. The argument? A Minnesota law denying adults younger than 21 from carrying their guns in public is unconstitutional. The opinion from a federal court of appeals agreeing it's unconstitutional.
They're relieved and they're thankful that they're going to be able to finally exercise their Second Amendment rights.
Rob Dorr is talking about the 18 to 20-year-olds that brought this case forward against the state. Dorr is vice president of the Minnesota Gun Owners Caucus.
They can serve in the military, they can join police forces, they can join the National Guard. They also deserve that same protection when they're at home and in their communities.
3 judges on the 8th Circuit U.S. Court of Appeals writing the state did not meet its burden to demonstrate that restricting 18 to 20-year-olds' right to bear handguns in public was consistent with this nation's historical tradition of firearm regulation. The judges, citing 2 recent U.S. Supreme Court rulings, including the 2022 landmark decision that expanded gun rights.
In the minimum age space, we actually have this really robust history of regulating young people's access to firearms.
Esther Sanchez Gomez, with the Giffords Law Center to Prevent Gun Violence, feels the Court of Appeals did not interpret the Supreme Court's opinions correctly.
We need to really be thinking about this from a place of common sense, looking to history, but also looking to the reality of gun violence in our country today.
Minnesota Attorney General Keith Ellison writing he is extremely disappointed in the ruling and that people of Minnesota want and deserve solutions that reduce shootings and improve public safety, and that this only makes that more difficult. There's no word yet about what Attorney General Ellison will do about the ruling, but he can appeal to either all judges on the 8th Circuit U.S. Court of Appeals or, like we mentioned, to the U.S. Supreme Court. A spokesperson says they're still weighing their options, Kevin.
Okay, Ben, thank you very much.